Hello guys, man of Math Reviews here, and on this beautiful sunny day for the first time in what feels like a fucking decade at this point, I'm gonna talk about a little bit about my favorite subgenre slash genre of games, I guess, which is obviously dating sims.
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la. My ding-ding-dong.
Anyway, as you can see from the title, the games I will be discussing today obviously are isometric action RPGs, or what I like to call them loot fucking horde fests. Because let's face it, that's pretty much. Now, my experience with isometric action RPGs goes way back to the very start of the 21st century, when I was just a little boy who didn't know of the world. And we used to have this game center near my house and my school in Extension, and occasionally I would go there, right, and I would watch these older high school kids play games, and have fun and laugh and shit like that. And they sometimes organize these LAN parties, whether it was Counter-Strike 1.6 or, in this case, Diablo 2. And one day I decided, that I had enough balls to actually pay to play a little bit myself. Now, obviously I sucked balls because I didn't know what to do exactly, but nonetheless, I immediately fell in love with the game, and in extension with the genre as well. Yeah, we used to actually have LAN parties. It used to be a thing. Anyway, the first thing that when you think about action RPG isometric ones, the first thing that comes to at least my mind is that this is a genre that's never gotten either stale or oversaturated when you really think about it. Yeah, sure, we had some shitty games come out once in a while that just sucked ass on every level imaginable, but always, during the stretches, of years, we always had that mainstay one or two titles that we could play and be perfectly content with playing them, really. And I think that's one of the biggest upsides of this subgenre, because it's not the mainstream thing, right? It's not something that's gonna blow sales charts right off the fucking planet, because it has a really steady core player base. Really steady core player base that will play pretty much everything that comes out in that genre. And sometimes they include features that may attract new players, possibly introducing them to the, epicness that is isometric action RPGs. But obviously it's made for this specific core audience, and this core audience will buy these games, and that's where the majority of sales will come from. And because of this, there was never oversaturation in the genre, so to say. The same way, that there has been with zombies for the past 3-4 years, where practically every title had to have fucking zombies in it, or with MMORPGs, again, for the course of these past 5-6 years, where practically every single publisher known to a fucking mankind has released an MMORPG at one point. It allows, for certain time to pass between major titles, whereas we don't exactly burn out of the genre, and it helps that the core audience of the action RPGs, at least I like to believe, isn't exactly demanding when it comes to innovation. Like, we don't look for polished, ultra-high, ultra-realistic graphics. We're not really looking for innovative storytelling, or any storytelling for that matter. We're not looking for amazing voice acting and shit like that. We mostly just look for the same things, just polished a little bit better, with a little bit more variety. That's basically it. And I think that helps the genre sustain itself and have such an amazing, I think, run. Because from Diablo 2, or even Diablo 1, if you go as far back as that, we had some amazing titles. Pretty much every couple of years we have amazing titles. And right now, if you want to get into the isometric action RPG genre, you can literally pick from about 10 titles to play, and you'll be perfectly fine with either one of them, because all of them are awesome. That's the thing with the genre. There are so many good games that we don't really pay attention to the bad ones. Like, yeah, bad ones get released, but at the same time, like 3-4 good ones come out, so why are we really complaining here? We're not. Now, I don't want you to mix up mobile ported action RPGs, as a thing that I'm gonna talk about today. No, I'm aiming specifically at the RPGs that were based off of feedback, expectations of the core audience, things like Grim Dawn, Torchlight, Diablo, etc. So with that in mind, there are obviously several things that I think every action RPG, isometric action RPG, needs to get right in order for it, to be good game, good action RPG that people like me, who adore the genre, will actually want to play. Now, obviously, first one is smoothness of gameplay. If that's fucked up, I mean, it's not the worst thing to fuck up, but it's pretty important. Now, obviously, there are some subcategories on what smoothness of combat refers to, But two major things are smooth animation transition and audio slash visual feedback. Now, what do I mean by these two subcategories? In terms of smooth animation transitions or smooth animation blending, it's when you cast subsequent spells or subsequent attacks against a similar foe. Animations cannot be jagged, they cannot be slow, they cannot be impaired in any way, shape or form. We're not, really demanding when it comes to super amazing animations. Let's face it, no action RPG actually has that amazing of animations, if we're being honest. We're not really demanding when it comes to special effects for the abilities either. We kind of prefer actually minimalistic approach, because once you get a little bit deeper into the game and you unlock more abilities, if all of these abilities are special, it just crowds the screen too much. Really, not a single one ability stands out and it's sort of like, yeah, this is what I worked for the entire game. It's awesome, blow them all up attack, right? So that's what I mean by smoothness of the animation, transition and animation blending. One attack animation needs to smoothly transition into other as to not appear, jagged. Now, suffice to say, there are some, games that screw this up. For instance, the recent one that I played is Realms of the Ancient War. Now, on the whole level, that's a pretty bad example on how to do an action RPG, but you see, the way that the animations just don't transition well enough from spell to spell. It's not something that you will notice if you're not experienced or if you haven't played a few, action RPGs in your life. But even if you just played games, you will see that animations just don't blend well enough with one another. Now, on the second subcategory, which is visual slash audio feedback, it's this. Versus this. Now tell me, which one feels more epic? Obviously it's Realms of the Ancient War. What the fuck are you smirking, man? I mean, bodies falling over with no visual sound feedback at all? That's amazing! No, obviously the right answer is Grim Dawn or Torchlight, or pretty much any really popular, really well done action RPG. The point isn't, to just blow shit up Michael Bay style, okay? That's not what we want. We don't want just explosions everywhere. That's not what we're after. We're after impactful combat, impactful feedback. When we feel like we simply blow shit up, it makes us feel powerful, even if it's just random fodder. You know how all isometric action RPG basically have these fodder trash in between, either mobs or, tougher trash. Basically, we explode them. Right, we just beat the boss, it was an epic fight, and now we feel more empowered because we got that epic loot. Then we go out into the next area and we just start blowing shit up and we feel like fucking gods. So definitely this is one, I think, area that no action RPG should screw up, because it has a huge impact on the level, of enjoyment that I will get out of the game. And I know a lot of other players that enjoy this, type of game will feel the same about this. Because although we don't like to admit it, it's important how it feels to play the character, and not just in terms of, oh, is it cool, does he have cool abilities, but how he interacts with enemies, right? We don't have to blow up bosses, we don't expect to blow up bosses because they're fucking bosses, they're supposed to be challenging, but these random zombie eye thing, whatever fucks, we expect to blow them up. It's as simple as that, because we're more powerful than them, so fuck them. Just fuck them. Moving on from the gameplay, second thing that I think and this is pretty much the core thing about isometric action RPGs, that no game of the genre should ever fuck up, is variety. Now, variety obviously comes in from different directions, whether it's, in terms of number of characters, classes, and so on and so forth. But one thing that I will criticize pretty much every single action RPG that I've played in my life at this point is diversity of environments. Now, I love Grim Dawn to death, but that thing hates me, okay? I can't start a new character because I know I'm gonna get visual burnout within first 25 minutes. Because here's how environments go in majority, not all, mind you, but majority of isometric action RPGs. Act 1, same shit. Act 2, different kind of same shit. Act 3, different kind of same shit. If you play through first act of Grim Dawn, you will not notice a single difference between any of the fucking zones. It's all the same. Fucking swamps, fucking green, damp, boring green. right? When you see the fucking A2 crystal, you get a erection because it's finally some fucking color in there. But then, you know, you go to the other spectrum of Torchlight 2, which is colorful, but it's just brighter fucking shade of green. First act is just green, fucking green everywhere. Second act is fucking sand, fucking brown shitty sand everywhere. Okay, and that's not interesting. I wish that, you know, they paid a little bit more attention to the environmental design and variety. I really do. And actually Realms of the Ancient War kind of has them beat here because they do vary a lot. Because it's kind of instanced and not open world, isometric action RPG, it does provide an environmental variety, whereas your eyes just don't combust at one point from staring at the same swamp for a little too long. You know, you have sand levels, you have forest levels, you have ice levels and all that kind of shit, and that's interesting. You know, visual diversity is always interesting. Now, whereas Realms of the Ancient War kind of has others be there, it doesn't have to beat in any other department of variety. Okay, first thing obviously we need to talk about is classes, right? Variety of classes. Now, anywhere between 4 to 6 is, I think, fine if they are diverse enough, right? If every character feels extremely different to play. You can also go the Rite of Grim Dawn, where that's basically you allow them to combine two, which opens up a little bit more paths. And if you enable modding, then you don't really have to worry about making additional characters because holy shit, modders are awesome. See how you go from like 5, 6 to like bajillion and you don't know what the fuck to play? Yeah. Or obviously you can go the route of Path of Exile, whereas basically you just make your class, right? By choosing passes, by choosing abilities, etc. The point is that there needs to be a variety in terms of playstyles. If I'm, you know, feel like playing a mage, it needs to play differently than a bowman. It can't be just standing at the distance and shooting colored stuff at enemies. Obviously, besides the classes, the second most major thing is variety of enemies. And I don't mean just different models, okay? I know that it can be quite expensive because we expect a lot of different mobs to fight. It can be quite expensive to create that much, you know, to meet that much demand for the different enemies. So we kind of settle for the middle ground, whereas, you know, it's the same model, just different reskins, and more importantly, the gameplay impact that these reskins have are different from the original. For instance, if we look at the Grim Dawn, again, amazing example of an amazingly well done isometric action RPG. In the first about half an hour, or the first 10 levels or so of the game, you'll be basically fighting 3 types of enemies. Zombies, these little cockroaches things, right? And these abominations, weird abominations, whatever, right? However, if there were only those 3, you would be bored out of your mind before you could even wank off. But no, there are different types of zombies, there are different types of these abominations, there are different types of these fucking crawler things. Again, they don't have to look different, they just need to have a little bit different color to them, and they need to act differently. That's all. And honestly, you know, not many action RPGs fuck this point up, because it's not the hardest thing to get right. What you do, you just model a fucking thief or a bandit looking guy, and you just, you know, equip him with a mace, equip him with a fucking gun, have him shoot magic. That's really it. That's all the diversity you need for some period of time. Obviously, if you just keep repeating the same shit throughout the game, you kind of done fucked it up. But majority, you know, for about an hour or two, we can deal with the same types of enemies that are just reskins and play differently. Variety matters in a lot of departments. And we inevitably come back to the thing that most people play, including myself, not all the time, okay? Not just... I don't play isometric action RPGs solely for the loot, but yeah, loot fucking matters. Both in terms of, you know, numbers and in terms of visuals. Because I don't want to look the same at level 1 and at level 50. I want to, you know, see that progression. I want to go from looking like a poor homeless dude to a fucking Satan or something. Loot is extremely important, but I think as of recently the games are overdoing it a little bit, to be honest. Case in point, Grim Dawn. How many fucking affixes, how many fucking resistances do we actually need to keep a track of? Like, holy shit. On harder difficulties, it becomes literally math problem. And a lot of these games, a lot of isometric action RPGs as of recently, like Van Helsing, like Torchlight 2, like Diablo 3, even Path of Exile, it's all about math when you come to the really hard end game. Right, the highest difficulty, playing all over again the game or doing the, end game dungeons or whatever. It's all about math. And it wouldn't be bad if it's just simple math, but it isn't. Okay, because these games have like bajillion different types of resistances. So each time you go into a dungeon, you need to equip yourself with different resistance gear, buy different resistance potions, and enhance the gear with different resistances, because if you don't, you'll fucking die. This matter a lot, a little bit too much. And it wouldn't be such a bad thing if it was like, okay, physical, ranged physical, magic. Like 3 types to keep track of, fine. But no, in Grim Dawn you have like 8. You have like fucking 8. Holy shit. Who the hell has time to keep track of 8 resistances, for fuck's sake? But sure looks cool seeing all those fucking numbers. Like, pick up an item, right? And the stats just crowd your entire fucking screen. Wow, that's like the biggest erection I've ever had. Even if I see Emma Watson naked in front of my eyes saying, "Fuck me dead, dude," it still wouldn't be as big of a boner as when I see this. That's fucking amazing. Now, last but certainly not the least thing is, please, for the love of God, please start enabling modding in every single isometric action RPG. Okay, just give us a child and then let us raise it. That's the way it should be, okay? Look at Torchlight 2. How many people still play the game? Not the Torchlight 2 game, but the game the modders made. Okay? After beating Grim Dawn with 3 different combinations, original Grim Dawn, right? I immediately installed mods and I'm still playing it like a year after its fucking release. I've been playing the game since early access and I'm still playing it, not because of the core game, right? Core classes, core dungeons and shit, but because of the modded ones. So please, just start adding modding support. I would love to play more Van Helsing, but the game gets so boring after a while because you've already experienced everything. Right, you already experienced everything and there are no more. There's just one mod for the game and it's just numbers. Right, it doesn't add any new content. Just enable more isometric action RPGs to have modding support. Like, if Realms of the Ancient War had modding support, it would actually been good. Like a good fucking action RPG. Or if Victor Ran, for instance, well, it doesn't have official modding support, but you can kind of modify certain things about it. And specifically because the game isn't exactly that hard, to be honest, when compared with others. Because it's really dumbed down version, if I may say so without insulting someone. Victor Ran is basically a dumbed down version of isometric action RPGs. Because it doesn't have multiple, slots for gear. It basically has armor, 2 weapons, 2 spells, and 2 potions. That's literally the only thing. And the cards. Yeah, the cards kind of provide a little bit more in-depth customization, but nothing on the level of either Torchlight 2, or Van Helsing, or Grim Dawn, or Diablo, or Path of Exile. And it's extremely dumbed down version. And it's still fun. Like, I don't mind it. I think it's a little bit too simple because, again, it's easy. It's really, really fucking easy to beat Victor Ran on hard difficulty with any weapon combination, to be honest. With any weapon combination. And I did it without even beating it on normal difficulty. I immediately just went to the hard mode because, I don't know, I felt like being a badass. And yeah, starting is a little bit hard until you get a little bit better loot. But eventually, you don't even have to dodge anymore once you get enough life leech and critical damage. It's just, sad, to be honest. But if the game had modding, support, official modding support, whereas players like me who aren't that deep into modding, scene, would be able to modify and create new classes or new weapons, etc. I would still be playing the game. Like, the only reason I booted up the game again, I got to level 30 or something, was because I was gonna make this video to kind of just show the footage and have something so I don't have to steal from other YouTubers. I'm a good guy, guys. I'm a good guy. So yeah, those three things, first two things obviously matter far more than modding. Modding is just a thing that I hope more and more isometric action RPGs include because it's a good platform for modding community. In my opinion, it's better than Skyrim. It really is. So I really hope that more and more isometric action RPGs in the future provide that. But first two things are obviously far more important, gameplay and variety. Again, I state that the core audience of action RPG aren't really demanding, and that's why this genre works. We just want more of the same. Really, just want more of the same with a little bit more polish, maybe a little bit different features, but nothing too groundbreaking. Like, we're not looking again for seemingly, infinite worlds, amazing, mind-blowing, realistic graphics, best-selling novel, fucking storytelling, voice acting from gods. Nothing of the sort. We just want more of the same, polished even more, with more variety. That we just want to look like badasses. That's really it. And for the love of God, chill out with the fucking resistances, okay? Path of Exile, I'm looking at you too. Chill the fuck out! Anyway guys, thank you for watching, and if you aren't into the genre, I really hope you will give it a chance, even if it doesn't seem like something you would play. It's really fun once you get into it, and it's just when you want to relax and just kill a bunch of stuff. Even if that's the only goal you want to play these games with, you will have a lot of fun. If on the hand, you like challenge, these games provide tons of challenge. Don't let the fact that you beat Grim Dawn on normal difficulty within like 30 hours fool you from the fact that you suck at the game. Honestly, you probably do. Anyway guys, thanks for watching again, and see you next time. And please, whoever prays, whoever believes in God, keep praying to Him to keep this weather really, really nice.